Hello, I'm Dhanya Rajendran. I'm a journalist and editor of the News Minute. We are bringing this video to you to explain what you should do if you're trying to find a bed for a COVID-19 patient in Bengaluru. Now, I know that what I'm going to tell you is an ideal case scenario. When you are looking for a bed, you'll be frantic, you'll be panicking. Sometimes the helplines will not connect and you may not get a bed immediately. But remember, we're only trying to give you information so that more panic is not spread. Helping me today to tell you what the helplines are and what you should do are Ditya and Adya. So first we are going to start telling you with the BBMP's COVID helpline and what you should do first.
Step 1. Call 1912 and press 1. 1912 is the BBMP COVID Central helpline.
You will have to try many times. You may not get connected immediately. Now once you do, you may have to wait 5 to 15 minutes to talk to the operator. Before you call 1912, you have to keep your SRF and BUID ready.
SRF is specimen regimen form which is given to you when you go for an RT-PCR test. It's a 13-digit number that you are given whether your test results come in or not. BU or Bengaluru Urban is a code that is given to you once your RT-PCR test is out and you are positive. So you need both these numbers. SRF is a 13-digit number, BU is a 6-digit number.
It is important to know more than the BU code and the SRF code before you call 1912.
These are the details you need. Patient name, age, area, ward number, oxygen saturation, symptoms, BO number, SRF ID, attendant name, attendant mobile number, comorbid conditions, preferred hospital.
What if you do not have your BU code or the tests come out negative, but the patient is still ill and has COVID-19 symptoms? You have to still call 1912 or 108, the ambulance services, for emergencies.
Okay, now let's say you finish calling 1912, you inform 108, you put it on social media, you've also told volunteer groups. What more can you do to amplify the demand? One thing you can definitely do is to call the war rooms.
Bengaluru has many COVID-19 war rooms: South, East, West, Yelahanka, Bombanahalli, etc.
You must be wondering, how can I access these numbers? It's not very difficult. BBMP has been putting out these numbers. We at the News Minute also will put out all these numbers. We have been doing that. But I would say a better way is to log on to the site karnatakafightscorona.org.
This is a site put together by NGOs, volunteers and the government. This is karnatakafightscorona.org. Now if you scroll down, you will find COVID resource directory. This website helps you find phone numbers for emergencies, beds, vaccinations, doctors, oxygens, etc.
Now let's say your family member or friend is in hospital and the doctor prescribes remdesivir. Remdesivir is not a life-saving drug, but a lot of doctors are prescribing it. The Karnataka government has given a helpline. The number is below. This helpline has to be called by the hospital and the government will give it to the hospital. So keep this helpline number. Insist that the hospital should call the helpline number. Well, before we log off, if you're wondering how Adya and Ditya know about SRF ID and BU number, that's because the BBMP came to our apartment, they took samples, and for almost 2 days we were looking at the website to check if our results have come. The kids too were inputting the SRF numbers. So that's all from us. Thank you.
Wear your mask, stay home and stay safe.